Hello and welcome back to Curdle Gaming. If this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button at the bottom and leave a like. It really helps the channel grow since we're in the early stages. Today I've got some gameplay footage for you, this time for the Falconeer on the Xbox Series X and S systems. Think of it as an open world Star Fox or Panzer Dragoon. You're not on rails, same type of concept. Once I've had more time on it, I'll be back. I'll give my final thoughts and a review on the title. The gameplay footage you're about to see has me starting from scratch, so you'll see me crash and a whole bunch of other stuff as I'm learning the game. So with that being said, let's break into it.
When we were young in this place, the Falconeers were messengers and guardians. They carried memories and spirits to the beyond. Now those origins are lost and their lives and memories are lost to battle. But you can learn from them, their memories soaring through the clouds above the seas. Let us find out what stories remain in these splintered fragments the currents have brought us. Imperial Peak is the Imperial seat, the highest attainable seat in the Empire. Towering over Imperial Harbor and the Earthsea, its inhabitants are blinded to the plight of those below. Only those who serve the Empress ever perch on its balconies or set foot on its marble floors. Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? As the son of a lesser noble, choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? Choose now what stories and memories. As the son of a lesser noble, being accepted for training by the warbird forces of the Imperium is a great honor. A chance for your house to rise and ascend now, Falconeer.
Attention applicants, your Empress needs you. With these incidents east of Dunkel and the freebooter threat, we have fallen on desperate times. If successful, you will be part of a new garrison at the Imperial Peak. Many of you will fail these tests. Only the very best can serve at this post. Today, we start with simple performance assessments for each of you. The Empress has an appointment at her Thunderstrike flagship at the exact time, so no wandering off or deviating from the flight plan. There will be repercussions if you do. Good luck. Morning, Greenhorn. Let's see you fly that warbird. Start off with a slow dive. Chop chop. Diving accelerates your bird and generates energy for special maneuvers. Your bird is energized for dashes and rolls. Show me a strong dash. Now let me see some evasive rolling. You can do this by dashing while turning. Now I want you to do a flyby of the Imperial Harbor, recording its precise location. At the next waypoint, we'll practice targeting and focusing. There is a barge up ahead. Find it and stay locked on.
Getting ready for another voyage. A legendary pirate has been raided. Beware.
The barge has a turret. Consider it a sub-target. Lock onto that for accuracy. Not bad. Now open fire, destroy the turret and the ship. Keep your eyes on the target for each pass. Nice work! Your weapon is a valuable relic. We'll need to recharge it from a nearby thunderstorm. Fly into the clouds to attract the lightning. At any sign of overheating, dive towards the ocean to cool down. Full ammo pots are glowing at the back of your bird. Perhaps you will make it to the guards after all. Not too shabby. Let's head back to the palace. Warbirds near the Imperial flagship. Pirate side wager. Weapons free. Use deadly force. flagship! This is madness! Intercept them! Protect the Empress! A Manta task force! Get ready! This is a major bloody assault! Fire on this filthy rich man's servant! Imperial flagship! No! The Empress! You traitors!
Death is meaningless for us all. Now we can be reborn from the depths. Memories retained as splinters of our fractured self. But we fear the other, that which remains tied to us. We must become the other, relive the lives of those lost. In order to discover the truth, we must start at the beginning with an ambitious heart. A first heartbeat will grow into 1,000 consequences. A good position amongst several currents makes Dunkel a favored stop for traders seeking to circumvent Imperial tariffs. A natural harbor, Dunkel has survived longer than many other settlements along the fringes of Imperial control, and boasts its own small mining concession along the moor. House Mercius is the owner of the a good position amongst several Choose now what stories and memories await you. What can be gleaned from these lives? You grew up amongst... As a Falconeer, you are the last of a long line. Few remain, but your parents managed to save your family's armor, Shock Lance, and the decree granting your family the title. When a trader from the Mongries province offers a rare young falcon hatchling, your father trades his meager holdings for it. Your childhood days spent training to become a servant of your community, a servant of honor. You are a Falconeer, bound to an ancient code. You grew up amongst a large company of mercenaries. You carry out the chores and learn the trade, and you have returned their investment tenfold over the course of your young life. Now you have paid your dues. Now the skills, the coin in your pocket, and the warbird are yours. You are a mercenary. Your skills available to traders, captains, noble houses, even the Mansa Order, as long as they can afford you. As a Falconeer, you are the last. Ascend now, Falconeer.
On the Earthsea, the Imperial houses rule. The Mansa Order researches, maintains, and controls technology. And the common people? Well, they do the work. Fish the Earthsea, trade between its settlements, and ultimately always suffer from the fragile balance of power between the Imperium and the Mansa Order. Few people are more aware of this than the people of Dunkel. A speck on the Earthsea, and barely a glimmer on the titanic struggles of the great houses. This part of the Earthsea has been plagued by pirates and criminals who find a welcome home far enough away from the Imperial law to do as they please.
Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbours. You will start with a wide patrol, acclimatise yourself with the area, and deal with any threats. Any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbours. You will start with a wide patrol. A climb
On the RC, the Imperial House.
any greenhorn must get familiar with our holdings and our neighbours. You will start with a wide patrol. Acclimatise yourself with the area and deal with any threats. Make no bones, Dunkel is on its last legs. Our holdings and trading ships have been under pirate attack for years. Competing free houses have been nibbling away. What you see today is all that's left of Dunkel. Let's try and keep what we've got safe.
These Imperial forts have been undermanned and undergunned for decades. It'll be good to show our faces around here to remind the Imperium we're still a free house. Salad Mount, one of the largest salutary mining operations on the Earthsea. It'll be good for them to see our patrols, show them that Dunkel aren't finished yet. Easterhenge is on the border for the wildlands to the north and the east. Pirates and all sorts roam those skies. Be careful.
The lease from the Panzer Order makes Medoyine our only profitable holding. It is the lifeblood of Dunkel, and a prize for any house or pirate to raid.
I'll be your wingman today. I'll assist you and assess your performance.
Shrine of the Sark. The drowned son was swallowed by a giant Sark. He crawled up to its ear and asked why he had been swallowed. The Sark replied, "Because in my belly you will be safe. Nowhere will your splinters be safer. There is no creature that would dare eat me. But I do not want to remain in your belly," the brother said. "But that is not true," the Sark said. "If your kin buries you, you end up in my belly. If you fall from the sky, you end up in my belly. If your ship sinks, you end up in my belly. My belly is the only place you can be."
We'll protect our own.
Salad Mount. What a sight. It's made the Salad Mount family wealthy and competitive. You can smell their greed from here. Incoming! Pirates! Over the head!
Another set of Dunkeltons trying to scrape by on their scurvy birds and Daddy's rust.
Seems clear. Let's head back to Dunkel.
Good work. You were instrumental in taking out that pirate trash. We are getting reports of navigation buoys going missing. The buoys are essential for traders visiting Dunkel. These aren't safe waters. We'll have to investigate.
Shrine of the Sark.
We are getting reports of navigation buoys going. I'm sending you to search the area and find the navigation buoys that have been reported missing.
This should be a piece of cake. Maybe a Mosar dragged him away, or someone's been plundering him for materials.
Let's hope it's that straightforward. If you find the culprit, make sure you teach him a lesson. No one messes with our property. I expect you back ASAP with a report and the whereabouts of our boys.
Not here! We can't see a boy for miles! This boy is also gone. I'd go down there and ask him where it went, but touching the ground on a mission is not looked upon kindly in our trade. Another one gone. This is quite the mystery. Let's move on. ship for salvage. Would be odd though. Let's head back.
We know it was the pirates who stole our boys, and they've enjoyed themselves too, taking what was ours. Damn shame. We have sightings of pirates around Madoin. A raid on Madoin would be disastrous. It could jeopardize our leasehold on the mine. The messages coming in are garbled. One describing a swarm of pirates. I have no idea what that means, but be prepared.
Madoin is perched on the moor. It has a few defences, but nothing that can stand up to a proper raid.
Head for Madoin. You'll be going in blind, so let's hope for the best. Godspeed.
We've got a bad feeling about this. Let's keep a close eye on each other. The Kraken! It's our boy! You should have drifted to Madoin! It's a massive armed blockade! We need to take out every boy! What's that? An airship! These pirates are full of surprises! Let's bring it down!
did well. We might have lost a full season's haul if it weren't for you. But this is a sad day. There will be ramifications for Dunkel. It is time for the yearly tithe. You will be taking the payment from Adoyin's leasehold directly to the Panzer order.
On the RC.
It is time. It is time for the yearly tithe. You will be taking the payment from Adoyin's leasehold directly to the Panzer order. We need to pay the Panzer order their share of the mine's profits. Had you not prevented the pirate attack, we would not have been able to scrape together a tenth of their levy.
I'll cover you. We cannot let the amphora get hit. If it shatters under weapon fire, or is dropped on the maw, then all will be lost.
Be under no illusion. This will not be a safe journey. If anything happens, avoid combat and head to the Panzer vault.
A bloody pirate ambush! Head for the base of the maw and get cover from the Panzer gun emplacement! Safe! Land and deliver the toy! It's just some pirates trying their luck. Nothing more. We've taken care of the matter, as you can see.
This is not how we perceive the circumstances. Increased tension between our order and House Borgia leaves us with no choice. Dunkel's leasehold of Madoin will not be renewed.
What? This is an outrage! We provided the order with untold profits from Madoin's mines. We don't even have business without Borgia. This is not our fault!
You may be mere pawns in a much greater game, but that does not make you immune to the consequences. The matter is closed. Next season we will lease Madoin to another. Goodbye.
Cars, without the profits from them doing, we are doomed. Get out and leave me be while I gather my senses. A unique opportunity has presented itself. A lone pirate skull ship has been spotted near the moor. You Falconeers take it down and retrieve whatever intel you can from the wreckage. Unique opportunity has presented itself. A lone pirate skull ship has been spotted near the moor. You Falconeers take it down and retrieve whatever intel you can from the wreckage.
A captain's reported a suspected pirate skull ship over the moor. It's payback time.
We have reached a critical point. If you think Dunkel can sink any lower, you are mistaken. We must find information on these ships. Anything to turn the tide.
For this mission to succeed, we'll need to watch each other's backs. We've been on the end of far too many drubbins. Let's return the favor to these air-sea scum. The skull ship was spotted here, over the moor. We need to find it and take it out. Once the skull ship has crashed, search the wreckage. Hopefully we'll get some intel.
Good luck, you two. Take to the skies. Quickly now.
Skull ships are the pirates' latest weapon. This is about retribution, but also retrieving any new information we can. There it is! Mind your ammo! If you run out, the turrets sometimes drop their ammo for you to use.
Shoot down this flying fart, comrades!
It's a goner! I think I saw something drop from the wreckage. Search the area. Amazing! Let's get that back to Dunkel. It might have some useful intel.
This is an incredible find. It seems to contain a trove of documents. We'll be sure to learn something about a pirate menace from this. The trove of documents has yielded a wealth of information. It's time to act.
On the Earthsea,
The